Welcome back to Fox 4 Sports Night. As we know, as y'all know, former athletes know, it's not easy to come back from a major injury, let alone something as serious as a broken clavicle.
Yeah, broken clavicles can keep players out for seasons. Ask Gardner Minshew, he's an example. But one local player not only broke his clavicle right before the season, but came back and played the same season and earned a college scholarship.
Definitely going through a ton of emotions, anger, sadness, just a lot.
It started in the build-up to Jalen Parks' junior season at Lawrence High, but right when camp began, the high school trainer called. Jalen's mom, Krista, is a nurse and took that call.
Pretty sure the clavicle's broken. She told me he got tackled. It's the very first practice of the season. So when I said I'm on my way.
One of the leaders of the team on both sides of the ball, Parks had started to get looks from various colleges after summer camps. Instead, there was a decision. Let the clavicle heal on its own or get surgery. The parents left it up to him.
I decided that we should just go through with the surgery, deal with the little bit of, extra pain.
This is a painful injury. Typically we give them some pain pills and they'll take them 2 or 3 days. Usually once they're fixed, then the pain settles down and does pretty well.
So after various opinions, surgery at Rock Hill Clinic at St. Luke's was the move. They drive daily for rehab as Jalen learned to overcome the break.
Means that this piece should be right about here, and it's displaced up 100%. A young kid, this may very well heal, but again, the shoulder will be shortened because the clavicle works as kind of a strut to push the shoulder back. You actually grab them, pull them apart, and then put them back together down here. Then you come back in with screws and plates, and you get your final result.
Dealing with up to 7 screws and a plate in the clavicle to bring it together. You got 7 screws in, you've got a plate, right? So, just a procedure of getting all these in and just making sure you're perfect with these screws too.
Plate with 6 screws through it, and he's got 1 screw that just goes through the bone, and that's called a lag screw. You can mesh up the bones like that and then put a screw across them, and that holds it, makes it a little bit easier for you then to come back and put this plate on.
And any concern for getting hit?
They're called lock screws. They actually lock to the plate and the bone itself. The advantage to that is you're not going to, if he would get hit or get injured, you're not going to pull out 1 or 2 of those screws.
So Jalen worked hard and actually returned to the field at the end of his junior season, 7 screws in the metal plate later.
It honestly was seamless when I was able to come back that 7th week. I honestly couldn't even tell a difference.
He had no pain, he had full range of motion, had actually pretty good strength because the trainers had been working on his strength and stuff as well. And so at that point I cleared him, I said, you can go.
That bone would be strong enough and he'd be ready to go. After that it was on, and he had those 4 games, I think he had 2 or 3 interceptions, he just went off.
A player who colleges pursued started pursuing again. Missouri Western was the choice.
They're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster in college. Are you having any pain? Has anybody hit you? And he's like, I feel great.
I was really proud of myself more so after, hearing how much everybody else was.